This is a recording to try to get you guys to have a understanding about how to navigate through the city's website as far as getting jobs. I know it's some people it's pretty simple, but to other people they might need a little help learning how to navigate to get the best effect of applying for jobs and actually getting a job, a full-time job. So here we go. All right, so I want to give you guys a tutorial on how to look for jobs on the City of LA's website. They have a lot of jobs there, and but a lot of people just coming out of high school don't really know how to apply for jobs there. So this is going to be a little tutorial on how to make that happen. So without further ado, first thing we got to do is go to the city's website. It's going to be https://www.lacity.org. And this is where you're going to be, right here, right? And you'll see that it has different tabs you can go to. Update on coronavirus, city services directory, chat with Chip, translate, whatever, right? But what we're looking for is jobs, right? So we're looking for jobs. Here we go. So we're going to go up to the jobs tab and click on that. And it's going to show us city motor pool, picture of city motor pool, but it's going to more importantly tell us find jobs, right? So as we look down there, we can see that we have a couple different choices. We can find a job, we can develop job skills, meaning that there is a job out there and we are actually can get into a program to develop our skills to make us more prepared and more qualified for that job. And you can also do intern and volunteer jobs that you can be on the job or assisting in the job. And then finally, once you get actually all your qualifications lined up, actually apply and get the job. So it's a lot of different opportunities here. If we go down and we scroll down, we can see there's benefits to working for the city. They have the health and wellness plans. You can see all the plans they got there, the retirement packages, commuter programs, and flexible work schedules if you qualify for that, or your position qualifies for that. Next, under that, we have the application process. The application process and eligibility requirements may vary by job, but will generally follow the steps below. So basically, it's a 7-step process. You create a profile on governmentjobs.com. You find a job that interests you, submit an application. If you deemed eligible, take a test. So based on the information you put on the application, meaning that if the qualifications meet the qualifications of the application, you will be proceed to the next step, which is taking a test. And after you take the test, if based on your score, you can come in for an interview. And once you come in for an interview, based on your interview score, they will decide whether they're gonna proceed with a background check and a health assessment. And once that works out, then the last step is they offer you the job. That was my water popping. They offer you the job. So those are the basic steps that's involved with getting a job. Basically, I mean, some of the jobs are a little, have other little things such as the LAPD and the fire department. They have other little issues going on with that, but other little things that happen during the qualification, during the hiring process. But most of the jobs fit this 7-step process. You see, LAPD is hiring. See that the fire department is hiring, and this you can click here, visit local LA hire, and they have other jobs. I don't know if they're, well, let's click and see. I don't know if they're, okay, you have Bridge to Jobs, and we click on the Bridge to Jobs. The Bridge to Jobs program provides alternative pathway in the city civil service positions. So you have 4 qualifications to meet. Graduate from high school or GED, approved certification, passing score on a certain certifying test, and passing score on a city's aptitude test. And this program is for targeted populations, though anyone may apply. You know what I mean? So this is another way to get your foot in the door. And if you're looking for a job in the city, and part-time is better than no time. You know what I mean? So that's the Bridge program, but you can learn more about it if you click on, because I'm really looking for the full. I'm going to concentrate on the full-time positions. You can look at the Bridge positions and see if there's something else, something that you can be interested in, or you qualify for, that you can go ahead and apply for. I don't have all the information about applying for the Bridge program. Same thing with the targeted local hire program. I don't have the information for that. So I'm going to stick with us getting a full-time employment. Okay. But this information is here on the city's website. You can go there and try to find information. If you're not qualified for any of the jobs, any of the full-time jobs on the city's website, you can try to get into the city from here, because a lot of good benefits working for the city. And not to say that it's the best place to work, but it definitely is. It's not bad. It's not bad. So anyway, let me go up here and get back to us finding a job, a full-time job. So anyway, back on this page here, where we went down and we went through all of these processes. So here is where we want to go. Work for the city of LA. The city of LA is the second largest municipal government in the United States and employs more than 50,000 people with a variety of jobs available across 44 different and unique departments, from the airports to the zoo. So now here is where you can put in here, and you can put in a job title, and you can click on it, and it'll show you if it's open or not. If it's open, it'll be here. If it's not, it won't, right? But let's say we don't know what job title we want to get. We don't know. Let's say we don't know. We just want to see the openings. Just click on it. We don't have to put anything in there. We just click on it. Job title. We don't know the job title. Any, meaning that doesn't matter what department it's in. We just want a full-time job, right? So now it tells us from newest to oldest. So that means this is the newest, latest job. This job was posted a day ago. Signal systems electrician. So it just goes down the list of jobs that are posted, and how and the earliest they were posted. So it's a director of enforcement operations for housing and community investment, electric station operator, and it tells you the department is in. It's the Department of Water and Power, and this was posted 2 weeks ago. It tells you the annual salary, what it starts at, what it could get up to. It could get up to $115,000, and but it's not really telling us, this little area here is not really telling us all the. It gives us a little information, but it doesn't really tell us everything about the position, right? If we want to know, we got to read more, right? Now, when we read more, now it tells us a little more, and it's giving us a little more information and what we, how candidates are eligible. Just a little more information about the job and what it does. An electric station operator operates high voltage electricity and auxiliary equipment in hydroelectric generating, receiving, and distributing stations, and in high voltage DC converter plants. Performs routine inspections, meter readings, and clearing of high voltage equipment and facilities. Prepares reports and documentation related to work activities in the station and does other related duties. And basically says, it's just a entry level position, just gives you some basic information. This is basic information they're going to be expecting from you, right? But it's still not telling us if we qualified or not. To find out if we qualified, we got to hit the apply now button. Okay. So now now we get the most information. We have the option of printing this out or getting it out on Facebook or Twitter or a LinkedIn or email, and it kind of gives us the description. We can click on the description of the job, the benefits of the job, and any questions we might have that they may give us that are frequently asked. We can see through the kind of questions and answers that come with those questions. So first, let's look at, the salary is up to $115,000 annually. Not bad. It's a full-time job. That's job number information, Department Water and Power. It tells us the duties and the annual salary and some more notes, right? But what we want is the requirements. This is what, whenever you go and you get this information, you go straight to the requirements, because you want to see the requirements and minimum qualifications so that you can know whether you qualify for the job or not. Because it doesn't make sense for you to apply for a job and knowing that you don't qualify for the job. So you need to know all this information and what you qualify for, so you can be on point. You know what I mean? Completion of 8 months in the utility craft pre-craft training program sponsored by the Department of Water and Power, or 1 year full-time paid experience in electrical or mechanical work involving operation, maintenance, or repair of electrical generating and distributing equipment, such as found in an electric generating plant or receiving and distribution stations, or electrical distribution systems, including those of major industrial facilities such as oil refineries, chemical plants, or water treatment plants, or 1 year of full-time experience performing work on electrical equipment and circuits in the maintenance or construction of electrical systems while in the United States Armed Forces, or successful completion of 3 semester units from the accredited college or university or trade school in physics, chemistry, electricity, or electronics, or successful completion of 1 year of high school level coursework in physics, chemistry, electricity, or electronics, or successful completion of the Hayden Delmar course sponsored by the Department of Water and Power. I mean, so you need to know this is now, these are some maybe some little exceptions to the rule down here, but this is basically this is what you want. Any job you're looking for on the city, you want to see the minimum qualifications, because if you don't meet the minimum qualifications on your application, they're just going to throw your application out. They're not even going to feel sorry for you or give you a chance. They got thousands of people applying for these jobs, all of these jobs. They just don't have time to feel sorry for anybody. They just you don't meet the qualifications, poop, gone. So make sure you meet the qualifications and make sure you properly designate and let them know that you meet the qualifications in your communication, in your writing of your application, filling out of your application. So that is the pretty much how to apply, how to scan through and see to get the jobs. Let's take another look here at jobs that we can just kind of scroll down. Now we can see as we scroll down here is police and special investigator. This is page 1, right? We go to page 2, and these are all in order of newest to oldest. So this is the this is the newest job has been posted going backwards to the oldest job. So you got building mechanical inspector, hydrographer, load dispatcher, applications programmer, systems analyst, a lot of not of technical jobs, but also every now and then a few entry level jobs come up too. Water treatment mechanic, water treatment electrician, senior custodian. See, here's another one. Maybe senior custodian. Let's see what the minimum qualifications for a senior custodian is. Requirement 2 years full-time paid custodial services with the city, or 3 years full-time paid custodian includes 1 year of full-time paid as lead or supervisor of a crew engaged in custodial work. See, so I mean, and it's to get your foot in the door. Uh, you know what I mean? So, definitely, you want to come here and just scroll down and see and try to see if there's a job that you qualify for. Assistant street lighting, programmer analyst, customer service specialist, um, tax compliance officer, construction inspector, customer service specialist. There it is right there. This is just uh, up to $85,000 a year. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. So you know what I mean. I mean, you can. These are just jobs where you can try to be in like I said, get a job to where maybe you don't want to do this for the rest of your life, but at least you have something coming in until you can complete your education and do whatever you really want to do. But that's like I said. This is the point. Is just that you can scroll down and you can see all the jobs that they have available, and just apply. If it's still open, the job is open. You can apply for the job, right? So detention officer, veterinary technician, many jobs, many jobs. You see, we're only on page 6. It's got many more pages to go. So, like I said, this is how you do it. This is what you do. You click on the job. You see, get the little information you can get about the salary or whatever. You see where you probably going to be working at, what department. This was the job, Department of Water and Power. You want to get more information to see if you meet the requirements. You click on apply now, and you can go right to requirements, minimum qualifications, and then you can see the requirements, and if you meet them, then be able to put that in your application. And next, I'm going to show you how to create an application. All right? All right. Peace.